Saksakan. Sparky.
Colorful.
Mabagsik. Mind-blowing. Challenging.
Electrifying. Fabulous.
Malupit. Exquisite.
Fierce.
Garena.
Lurugan. Extreme.
Galvanizing.
Badass.
League of Legends.
Collegiate League 2016. Spring term. December 13.
13.
13.
2015.
3 p.m. 3 p.m. 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
onwards. Hashtag get school.
Vacation's over.
Vacation is over.
Hi guys! Welcome back dito sa LoL Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. Grabe! Todo process yung laro kanina, ha?
Oo
Ano
nga
yun?
Grabe, as in,
Ano, nag-e-exam
DC
kayo?
Fest.
Nag-e-exam kayo? F na F ka na makipag-exam, tapos sasabihin kayo ng problem. Ay, wait lang, ha?
Cancelled.
Wait lang.
Oo,
Ano, isihan nyo lang. Taas muna, taas paper mo. Okay? I would like to send my advice to the summoners out there na kayo, kapag naglalaro kayo, yung pagpili pa lang nung PC, yung pagpili pa lang ng computer, parte na yun. There's this study of yung tier or your ranks ng mga players and yung performance nila with relating victory, yung win-loss ratio onto the latency of a certain region. Yung latency, yung internet connection speed nila, may connection talaga, may correlation. Na pag mabagal yung internet, mas mataas yung distribution ng high ranks, mas mataas yung rate ng loss kaysa sa victory.
alam naman natin kung gaano nakaka-apekto ang lag
Oo,
sa game.
hindi naman yan nadadaan sa pag-lag ka. Ita-type mo, ipopost mo sa Facebook, tapos okay na hindi. Wala, talo pa rin. So, sa desktop pa lang, actually sa pintuan pa lang ng internet shop, pakiramdaman mo na, ano ba to, okay ba internet dito? Ganon, di ba?
Lalo na to, kasi LCL, syempre, iba to, hindi lang to yung normal rank game mo.
Yeah, so aurahan mo na, diba? Pakiramdaman mo na. Anyway, sige guys, kami po inyong magiging shoutcaster para dito sa second game ng ating LoL Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. Ako nga po pala si Shinbu with the 149.
That was si GS Amplifier.
Alright, so nanggaling tayo sa game kanina between what school yun?
ADU, or Adamson University versus JBL, or John B. Lacson Foundation Maritime University. Now we move to the second game.
Yes, game
between
2 tayo,
APC
ladies and gentlemen.
and TIP. That's Asia Pacific College versus Technological Institute of the Philippines.
Nako, so two veteran teams. As I recall, itong dalawang teams na to has been a part of the very first term
ng LCL.
LCL. Luckily, papasok pa lang to ng senior, hindi pa naman sila overtime, overstaying.
Hindi pa. Paparating na natin yung standing.
Shoutout sa mga namahay na sa mga paralan nila. Let's get into the scorecard. Ayan!
Alright, so for the side of APC, meron silang 2 points so far in the standing on Chapter 2. Meanwhile, yung TIP, 3 points naman sila. So yung TIP, medyo in the lead sila, pero gaya na sinabi namin ni Manjin kanina, huwag kampante gaming. So of course, you still need to perform your best.
Oo, may init pa itong chapter na to. Itong yugto dito sa ating LoL Collegiate League. We are now onto the drafting phase. GS Amplifier, what are your insights? Okay, syempre, first ban, top
First ban,
catch.
Tam Kench. Of course,
Anong
actually,
babagsak kaya dito sa series ng bans natin?
Actually, yun nga eh. Kasi nung nakita natin yung first bans kanina, medyo nag-iiba yung pick and ban phase natin sa ibang regions eh. Kasi yung sa ibang regions, mahilig sila binaban si Rise, si Kalista, si Lulu. Pero dito, medyo nag-iiba yung bans natin eh. Usually, gaya na nakita natin dito, si Lee Sin halimbawa binan. So, I guess depende talaga. Actually, yung mundo nga is not receiving attention outside of our region. Sa ibang regions natin. Halos hindi na siya pinipick, hindi na siya binaban. So, I guess, in a way, parang trauma siya kasi sobrang lakas ng mundo dati tapos eventually the nerves and everything.
Halos hindi na siya lumabas sa mga charts ngayon considering the international performance ng mga champions ngayon, ano ba?
Pero si Poppy, of course,
Oh, yeah.
in other regions din, sobrang lakas niya either top or jungle, sometimes support, etc. So, still a very strong pick ito si Poppy. Pero mostly, sa top lane siya nilalaro.
Yan. Si Chulo, shoutouts kay Chulo. Kung may Poppy, may Chulo. Ayan. Kay Rise then.
Ayun, so Rise was banned no, in this game. So, open si Gangplank in this game. Open din si Kalista and Lulu. So, actually, a lot of open picks here kasi Trundle was banned. Not so banned depending on yung picks ng kabilang team. So, siguro, I'm guessing, yung kabilang team natin sa TIP gumagamit na Trundle.
Trundle is still good. Number 4 sa rank ng Korea. Is a Trundle player sa solo queue ng Korea. When it comes to Rengar naman, there's this nerf on Rengar
actually,
na mas maaga kang masusurpresa.
Yung Q burst damage niya binaba pero yung damage buff na binibigay niya tumaas.
And the exclamation
Tapos
point
yung
of death.
exclamation point range niya medyo humaba
Mas
pero chances
mabilis.
are mamamatay ka pa rin.
Oo nga eh. Kasi hindi rin naman yung Q yung nawala yung pagka-burst niya. Pero yung bola strike kasi yung deal breaker kay Rengar eh. Yun yung kailangan mong i-sidestep eh. Yung the moment na marinig mo yung sigaw ni Rengar, sidestep.
Pero actually, kasi pwede mo siyang i-launch from mid-air.
Oo,
so
yun
sobrang
nga eh.
hirap talaga niyang i-dodge kapag experience Rengar
Ayun
yung
ang malungkot kasi in-update si Kha'Zix na hindi ka basta-basta, although merong pwede ka mag-buffer. Pwede ka mag-buffer ng skill mid-air habang nasa lead ka. Diba? Kay Kha'Zix. Dati kasi pwede ka yung ano nga yung order na yun, may aeroplano tapos may ibabagsak sa yung mga air attack, air assault, di ba? Ganun dati si Kha'Zix, di ba? Mid-lip ka pa lang pwede ka na void spikes, di ba? Ito si Rengar, mid-lip pa lang.
Buffer lang siya. So pag
baba pa lang.
siya lalabas.
Ito si Rengar, hindi pa na-update. Talagang pwede kang magpadala ng net mo mid-lip. Yan, which is kind of, ewan ko kung gagalawin ng Riot yun.
Pero
Kasi
yung ginawa nila,
magkasangga ng
so
dalawa
kahit mahuli ka ng bola, at least yung burst damage, hindi ka agad
Yeah.
mamamatay sa Q. Pero yung damage niya over time, medyo tumaas na kasi may mas malaki na damage buff sa Q niya.
Yes. Ayan, so looking here through the picks on this one.
Right,
Great.
so Jana, grabe, ang laki ng priority. So we're seeing na nag-slip si Gangplank from the pick and ban. I'm guessing baka walang masyadong nag-Gangplank dito sa teams natin. So probably that's
mas
why he wasn't
priority
picked.
Tapos,
Graves. Yun, Jana was
Jana
locked in. Tapos Graves and Annie. So Annie reminds me of solo queue. Very solo queue
this
champion
is
siya.
APC,
Pero,
no? APC.
tapos yun, si Graves obviously still very strong. Mostly played in jungle. Sometimes top. Much less sa ADC since yung weakness niya mas na-exploit mo kapag nasa bot lane ka with your short range and syempre kapag nasa bot lane ka din ang lakas ng wave clear mo eh, so chances are you shove yourself forward in lane baka maging mas exploitable yung pag-gank sa'yo.
Yeah.
So it's a bit dangerous to play him at bot lane, especially kapag may counter pick. Pero in jungle, he's still extremely strong sa jungle natin. Meanwhile, Kindred and Victor, Kindred na nerf siya.
Yeah.
Ano nga ba yung nerf sa kanya? She was, I believe yung Q cost, tumaas siya. Tapos yung E niya, base damage, bumaba. So, in the early game, medyo bumaba yung strength ni Kindred. Pero still the same late game monster that she usually is. Yun nga lang, medyo kailangan niya natulong in the early game. So, not as strong as before, but still a viable pick. So, that's Jana, Kindred, and Victor. Wow, grabe yung lakas ng late game ng APC dito sa comp nila. Then they have
a really nice scaling composition, no?
Yung
Victor
side
and
of
Kindred.
APC. Then they got sobrang lakas naman ng early game ng TIP.
Numbers,
Graves, very strong,
Comes the mid game,
obviously.
pati yung gang. Wala si
Oo.
Zac, no?
Tapos si Zac will be going to the jungle. Actually, so this might be AD
Ito
carry
kasi may
Graves.
trademark jungle yung ating region, no? Ang ating
si
bansa.
Zac talaga.
Dito lang sa Pilipinas kasi uso yung Zac jungle ngayon.
Sobrang dali nga naman kasi talaga ng pag-engage sa kanya. Doesn't take too much practice since sobrang haba ng range niya.
I wonder sinong Pinoy yung nagpa-uso niyan. Dito. Kasi dito lang yan sa Pilipinas.
Malay mo, si Mineski kulit yun.
Or si Tab, di ba?
Oo, pwede. So, I don't know where this Graves is going to go since may Zac sila. Zac can also go top, pero very, very unpopular si Zac in the top lane at the moment. Pwedeng so it's gonna be top lane Graves, jungle Zac, and AD carry Tristana.
Alright.
And then support Annie. Then mid lane
so
LeBlanc. So this is very interesting now. Very, very interesting picks dito. For Asia Pacific College, ang lakas ng pag-scale nila, pero sobrang hina ng early to mid game nila, no? Kung titingnan natin, Kindred, Victor, Ezreal, lahat sila, kailangan nila ng oras para mag-scale. So they took a defensive support, pero medyo natatakot ako for the side of APC.
Yeah.
Kasi nakakatakot talaga
Wala nang burst
yung
dito
early
para
game,
sa early
ng
game dito ng TIP.
Wow,
Include,
Vayne.
what's interesting is that, well, there will be a support Annie. Yan, okay, so we are seeing the swaps getting laid down.
Yeah, so it's going to be top lane Graves. Interesting.
Yes.
So it's going to be top lane Graves against Malphite. I don't know how that matchup is going to work, pero I'm pretty sure Graves is going to win the early game there. Kasi ang lakas ng pag-shove niya into lane. So there's a chance na medyo ma-deprive si Malphite ng ng minion waves and
Yes.
creeps during the minions during the early part of the game. Pero we'll see what they decide to do. Again, medyo natakot pa rin ako for the side of APC kasi sobrang lakas ng early game potential dito ng TIP. Meron silang LeBlanc, meron silang Annie, meron
Yes.
silang Zac. There's
Yes.
a lot of early to mid game pressure. So yung tanong dito, papaabutin ba ng TIP sa late game itong APC?
They have the kit actually to deny them of the late game.
Exactly.
Sobrang lakas lalo pa considering that Annie pick against the Kindred. Kasi Kindred has a really nice ult yung Lamb's Respite.
Oo.
Pero hindi naman si Annie yung about last hitting eh.
Burst
She's more
siya
of about the setup and burst. And hindi counter mechanic yung Lamb's Respite sa burst ni Annie kasi all in lang naman yung kailangan ni Annie on that one. So, lalo pa, there will be a need for sinong ADR? It will be a Vayne, no?
Vayne. Actually, medyo na-weird down ako sa Vayne pick kasi although nakikita niyo siya sa solo queue, in terms of pro play, totally not seen at all.
Kasi
Kasi,
Kindred, no? Para sa APC.
Kindred for
Okay.
APC. Pero yung AD carry nila is Ezreal.
Ezreal, okay.
So, yun. Kasi yung tendency kasi, kapag nasa pick and ban, kung may losing lane ka, usually, kailangan mo mag-compensate in some other role para maprotektahan. Yung problema kasi sa side ng APC, may Kindred sila, tapos may Victor pa. So, let's say, early on in the game, mag-gank itong si Zac tsaka si LeBlanc. Victor has no one to save him. Kasi, Kindred cannot save you.
Yes.
Sobrang hila ng early game niya. So, I don't know. Very questionable yung pick and ban since walang saving grace yung APC during the early game. Tapos, yung disengage nila si Janna. So, maybe, yung pwede nilang gawin, iwanan si Ezreal sa bot and then have Janna move from mid to bot to keep Victor safe. Pero, yun. Again, so much early game strength from yung side ng TIP. Kung magamit nila ng maayos, they can prevent yung APC from even reaching yung mid to late game spike nila.
Yes, that is true, ladies and gentlemen. But again, narinig nyo yung breakdown. The Braids, care of GS Amplifier. Ako dito, the Bay lang ako eh. Kanina ko lang na-realize the Bay pala yung nakasunod.
Oo nga eh. Nataka, saan ba nanggaling yung
Hindi ko alam.
Bay? Kasi,
Pero
shoutouts
magbabayad.
to Kate.
Magbabayad yung nag-isip, yung nagpasimuno. Which I have a good guess kung sino. Ayan. So, guys, para sa mga viewers natin, hindi pa lumalabas, di ba? Yung match and win code natin.
Yes, game 3
That will
pa.
be on
So, game 2 pa lang tayo.
Oh, game 3. So, matindi ang bigay yun dito sa ating match and win. We have an Heart Seeker, Ash, Wood Scout, Queen, Arclight, Varus, Dragon Slayer, Vayne, Shadowfire, Kindred. Ang
Yes,
gaganda
so
ng mga skin
tignan natin
na to,
yung mechanics for the match and win. So,
Woods,
again, game 3 yan.
Oh, Wood Scout,
Yeah, Wood Scout.
Queen.
Oo.
Yun
So,
ba yung...
yan.
Yeah, yung owl, yung nagiging yung may ang bird ni Queen dito is owl. Parang pinaka sakto-sakto lang na skin dito is yung Arclight Varus, pero yung the rest ang gaganda ng mga skins niyan.
Oo, sobrang ganda ng mga skins na yan. So again, paunahan ang laban dito sa match and win, guys. So anytime during game 3, may code na lalabas sa screen na pinapanood yung game. Ang code ay kulong ng isang character, pwedeng letter, pwedeng number. Hulaan nyo yung missing character. So punta kayo sa LoL client, buksan nyo yung store, ay, hindi pa rin yung store. Buksan nyo yung LoL client, tapos punta kayo sa, sa code section. Ang maunang makuhula ng tama at makaredeem ay mananalo ng match and win bundle na to. And yes, kasama na sa skin bundle ang champions. So hindi, kung halimbawa wala pa kayong champions na to, grabe yung libre sa inyo. Over 1,000 RP pa yan kung wala pa kayong champions na yan. So,
imagine mo kung wala ka nung lahat ng champion na yun.
oo nga.
Sulit na sulit yung code mo.
Sobrang
Na
sulit.
panalunan. So ayan, sa game 3 yan, so git-gitan tayo dito. Why not invite other summoners here dito sa ating episode, dito sa ating stream. Yung stream link niya, nakashare yan. Be sure to visit Lord Collegiate Facebook fanpage for more updates. Yan, makipagkulitan kayo kila Kate. May nagyayaya kay Kate sa Feb 14.
So, yes.
Hindi ko alam kung anong nasa isipan mo, bakit mo niyayaya si Kate sa Feb 14. I wouldn't recommend mo, man. Seryoso.
Magalit naman si Kate mamaya.
Round 1.
Round 1.
Una pa lang yan, Kate.
Round 1.
Yan. Pero ayan, para sa iba pang mga summoners, you could also interact. Kasama rin natin dyan si GS Rico, nandyan din si Manjin, and
Yes.
even Neme, okay? And the rest of the Garena esports team na nakantabay, nakasubaybay dito sa ating stream. Nako,
Yes.
tuloy-tuloy pa to hanggang Sunday pa, di ba?
Oo, bukas guys, two huge events. Again, aside from the LCL, na same time pa rin bukas, meron pa rin tayong MPGL Finals
Oh,
na magaganap between
oras
Imperium
na!
Pro Team Blue
Oo.
and
Mineski.
Mineski, their very own team. So, do watch out for that. I think si Riku tsaka si Asaray yung magkakast sa inyo
Oh,
para doon.
solid na solid. And dito sa ating studio na ito gaganapin.
Oo, I think so.
Dito sa ating platform. So, ayan. Big shoutouts to all of the rackers and players na naglaro at naging parte ng MPGL.
Yes, and of course, yung LCL again, guys, same time tomorrow. And again, si Riku, no, will also be there to shoutcast for you guys, yung mga naghihintay sa kanya.
Oo. Ayan.
Okay, so I want to remind you guys to join the PGS Rift.
Oh,
Again,
yes.
we cannot invite you enough sa aming PGS community. So sa mga nahanap dyan ng mga gustong makisali ng custom games, dynamic queue, pati Valentine date, punta na kayo sa PGS Rift. Just go to Facebook and search PGS Rift again. Parang 25,000 plus members na kami. So if you guys even want to share, halimbawa, yung mga esports content nyo or League of Legends content, halimbawa, may mga artwork, may mga songs kayo, or may mga highlight videos, feel free to share it over at the PGS
I would
Rift.
like to send my shoutouts to sa mga content creators doon sa PGS Rift. Kung gusto niyo may mga bagong kaibigan, League of Legends, yes, there's the solo queue. Pero wala na nga eh. Dynamic queue na tayo, pre.
Oo nga.
Hindi na padudu, palima-lima na. All the more reason to invite your friends in or make more friends dito sa LOL community, dito sa LOL PH community. I would like to share one of the biggest news sa LOL PH community. Have you heard of the streamer Suzy Sor?
Yes!
Yes,
Yeah,
she's a summoner na nag-stream siya over Twitch to care for her studies.
Oh, yung tuition fee niya.
yung tuition fee niya. Ayan, so...
And na-feature na siya.
Yes,
Two
na-feature
weeks
siya sa
share na sa kanya,
Twitch.
tapos pati yung
Mineski,
Mineski.
yes.
Oo.
And recently, na-complete niya yung requirement niya.
Oh,
Yeah, her
nice.
tuition fee amounts to, I think that's 35,000, 33,000, ganon. So, yun yung kailangan niya. That's 33,000. Kasi, di ba, there's this policy of school. Babalik yung pusong UP din natin. Di nararapat yan. Ayan, kaming mga estudyante, ginagawa niyong subversibo sa isang maling sistema ng pamamalakad. Ang edukasyon ay
diba?
isang pribileyo.
Oo nga.
Ay isang karapatan. Ayun.
Oo.
Ang edukasyon ay isang karapatan at hindi pribileyo.
So gladly, no, naabot ni Suzy Sar kasi
Ayun nga,
na-share
kasi-
on Twitch. I think she was able to get much needed publicity.
Yes, there's this
para sa
policy
Twitch
na
Rift.
pag wala kang tuition fee, you cannot take the exam. So, actually, hindi lang yun yung pang-enroll niya. May utang pa siya dun sa school. Ayun, so, kailangan niya talaga, big shoutouts to the top donators, kay Gloco, kay Alexa, kay TM Skills. Somebody donated $350 yata,
Wow.
$200. Yeah, one shot go 10,000
Grabe.
pesos. Oh man, that's a stream in 7 days. Now, many of us will think, wow, we can do that. I can do that. Pwede pala yun. Mag-i-stream
Pero
ka.
matagal na
You
si
get-
Suzy Sar
You get money like that. Matagal na si Suzy Sir nag-stream. Pero, yes, if you want to stream, go ahead. We have all the technology. We have
Yes.
all the platforms. We have all the community for you. Pero what I want to say is that yung hindi beyond the idea about this natin of capable of streaming. Tapos hindi beyond the idea of money, getting money out of playing, but the idea na dati walang ganito.
Oo.
Dati walang ganito pero ngayon meron na,
Yes,
diba?
plus PH esports content,
Oo,
no?
diba?
Kailangan
It's
na
a
i-level up
content.
yan.
It's a
Oo.
news, di ba? Like, ang simple lang niya. We could simplify. There could be a lot of comments on that one, di ba? There could be a lot of comments on that one. There could be a lot of dynamics when it comes to that one. Isang babaeng simple stream. Pero what I want to say is, what's the whole thing about this is everyone is happy
Yes.
because gaming.
Oo.
Oo. Masaya lahat because gaming. Everyone's celebrating because gaming. Gaming. I mean, what is gaming dati, di ba?
Oo. Hindi talaga,
Crazy
hindi
days.
makakaisip no,
Oo.
before na makakagawa ng ganyan.
Oo, di ba? Somebody's going to school. Somebody's going to take an exam.
Oo.
Sana
Because
naman
of your
mag-review si
help.
Suzy sa exam niya.
Oo nga eh. Oo nga
Somebody's going to take an exam. Somebody has a good potential to live a good life. Diba? Because gaming.
Yes.
Diba? Ayan.
The
So,
opportunities are endless now.
not to mention, itong ang pinapanood nyo, LOL Collegiate League. Okay? Yung mga champions dito, the champions here, the prize pool here doesn't just involve finances for the team itself, but also for the school.
Oo, for yung mismong
May
university
makukuha rin
nila.
mismo yung school na prize.
Yes.
Ayan, so you could check out the LOL Collegiate League website.
Yes.
That's esports.garena.ph/LCL. Andun yung details ng yung structure ng LoL Collegiate League at kung ano yung prize pool dito, what to expect, yung mga aspiring schools. May a lot of schools na gusto na rin makapasok dito sa LoL Collegiate
Tsaka
League. Nagpaplano.
32 teams na tayo, grabe,
32
compared to
teams.
before.
Ano ba kaya, no?
Oo nga eh.
Gawin yung 64, pahirapan nyo si Kate! Bay pala, ha?
Oo nga, grabe. So many teams now, and
Yeah.
grabe, everyone competing for the same prize,
diba?
not only for the glory of their
Parang,
team, pero
paano
for their...
mo mailalapit yung word na school sa gaming na
Oo.
parang wow.
Before, parang...
What a great time to be
Dinidiscourage
alive,
pa nga
my
siya
friend,
eh,
diba? What a great time to be alive, my friend.
Yes.
And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We are now on the Summoner's Rift. This is the LoL Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. We are down to our Game 2, a match between Asia Pacific College versus Technological Institute of the Philippines. On the blue side, you have Asia Pacific College, APC, Chowder. In the top lane, Malphite. In the jungle, Tarzan. Tarzan X, 100 Kindred. In the mid lane, Ari, 100 Victor. And for the bottom duo, it will be a Viren, 100 Ezreal, Lady Carry, and Midosor, 100 Janna Support.
Nagulo ko sa Tarzan impression mo eh. Pero that's gonna
Lasing
be...
Tarzan.
That's gonna be TIP, or Technological Institute of the Philippines. On the red side, we have Jaspy in the top lane with Graves. Sierra's in the jungle with Zach, Owen, Nidge. In the mid lane with LeBlanc. And for the bot lane, it's Versailles and BB with Vayne and Annie.
Speaking of Tarzan, actually may mga Tarzan din tayo dito sa Pilipinas eh. Yun nandun sa Pilco. Kasya pa. Yan, mga Tarzan yan. Tingnan mo si Tarzan, oo. Parang may saltik, oh. Sayo ng sayo kanina.
You guys have the chance to win that later, guys.
Oh.
In Game 3 plus
Yung
skin
ano
niya.
nito, yung Naruto skin nito, 'di ba?
Yung Shadowfire
Shadowfire
Kindred.
Kindred. Ang ganda ng skin na 'yon.
Sobra.
Imagine yun, nagagandahan ako doon. Real talk. Papa-request ko kaya yun. Hindi, nasa account yun, no?
Yes.
Ganda eh. Kasi di pa ako naglalarong Kindred ever.
Ako rin. And plus, na-nerf pa siya.
Oo.
Diba? So, medyo...
Sadla. Ayan.
Alright. Standard lanes naman so far for everyone. Walang naman naganap na lane swap. Since hindi bully naman din si Ezreal.
At ito, the top lane matchup. What are your insights on that one? Graves and Malphite.
Ito, syempre since range din si Graves tapos sobrang sakit ng early game niya, medyo mabubuli tong si Malphite. So he'll probably be forced to hog yung tower niya for the first few minutes of the game until makapag-build siya ng tank items. Pero Jaspy has to be careful na hindi masyadong i-push yung lane niya. Kasi syempre, Kindred can still gank you even if it's early. So,
yun na nga eh. You can see, tingnan mo yung trade-up ni Chowder tsaka ni Jaspy. Of course, it's a given that a range champion has an edge against
melee matchup.
Against a melee champion. Ganon. Pero pag nakakadikit kasi si Chowder, just a little sidestep. Ang dali kasi i-dodge nung nung end of the line compared sa backshot.
Tapos na-nerf pa siya.
Na-nerf pa. And may enough tankiness talaga to si Chowder, si Malphite. On hitting that wings. Actually, may
yung
potential
nerf pala, hindi pa dispatch. I think sa 6.3.
6.3. Oh my God, may magkakatagpuan dito. Tarzan, 2 marksman, end of the line, doesn't connect. Tarzan, normal hit. Binigyan ng Jelly Ace, was a flash out, and Kindred will secure the first blood, a retaliation kill mula kay Serasak against Tarzan X Kindred.
Wow, so grabe nakita natin. Mechanically, may nagkamali ata na si Jaspy kasi yung Q niya, sana pinatama na niya sa wall actually.
Oo nga eh.
Imbis
Para mabilis.
Para mabilis. Tsaka, I think it would have been better kasi yung direction doon papunta si Kindred.
Yeah.
Pero in any case, na-burn pa yung flash ni Jaspy, nabigay pa siya ng first blood. I think akala kasi nilang dalawa na mag-burst nila si Kindred in time. Pero may red buff doon si Tarzan. So medyo hindi pa rin talaga pwedeng i-underestimate yung early game ni Kindred despite the nerf.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi naman na-nerf yung Q niya in terms of damage. Na-nerf lang siya in terms of mana cost.
Obvious na yung si Jaspy doon, no? I mean, hindi sana yung 1-1. Kung umalis na lang talaga siya,
I think
leave it
dapat
to Zeros.
mas maaga pa siya nag-flash sana.
Mas maaga yung flash.
Pero in other words, that's still a 1-1 exchange. Although baka makatulong yun sa pag-scale ni Kindred towards the late game.
If you're planning on making that play na bigla kayo magpa-flash out, isipin nyo rin na hindi dapat walang flash yung kabila. Kasi ang dali lang yun, iti-trade lang yung flash eh. Okay, so hold that thought. Seras now flying the mid-air like the Zac bubble that he is. Chowder running for his life. Too tanky. Seras, it will not prompt any tower dive. End of the line will not be enough. And yes, Howling Gale onto BB.
Yeah, so Still Lisandro laning. And
Yeah. There's a trade
Kindred.
about this one. Pero masyadong risky yata para mag-commit. Oh, Zach! That is an elastic slingshot. And Zeros, mapapasori ka dito sa ginawa mo. May smite yata dyan si Tarzan X. One last blob to smite, or one last blob to hit rather. And that is Zach falling in the hands of Tarzan X. Yes, my friend, and Jaspi can't do anything about it. Wow, the
What?
damage from
Careful.
Tarzan X is just too much.
Oo.
Hindi to aabot sa end of the line. No?
I don't know. Tignan natin. Pero
Oo.
medyo weird yung ginawa ni Zeros doon kasi
Yung elastic
sobrang
slingshot.
baba na niya.
Oo,
Tapos, wala pang ult itong si Graves. So he wouldn't have been able to follow up in any way kahit nakapag land ng knock-up doon si Zach. So
Yes.
very, very, very questionable and risky play there from Zeros to give Kindred two kills this early on in the game. And, oh my, ay, standing ovation nga.
Yes, my
Standing
friend.
imagine. So
Yeah.
I think it's a, yeah, there you go. So she disconnected. But again, very questionable gank coming in from Zeros. They
Yes,
have
yes.
to, they can't keep giving away no yung early game kasi gaya na sinabi ko kanina sa pick and ban phase, yung strength ng APC is late game.
Yeah.
So dapat TIP has to take advantage of yung weakness nila ng early game. Pero yung nangyayari, bimigay pa sila ng kills during the early game,
You
which is
have
supposed to be their time to shine.
Respect the damage ng
Oo.
isang Kindred. Ang sakit kaya ng damage ng Kindred.
Oo.
Squeezy lang yan na jungle, pero ang sakit
Kasi
talaga ng damage.
nakakapag-free hit siya eh. Yun
Yes,
yung problema
man.
eh. You can't, yun yung isang risk
Oo.
talaga ni Jaspi na sinabi ko kanina. To push
Zeros,
his lane.
yung Zac has a good initiate. Pero yung lockdown kapos ang lockdown
Oo,
ng
oo.
ng isang
After
Zac.
the knock-up, wala na
Oh,
mangyayari
yun lang.
dun eh. Oo.
Tapos maglalakad ka na palayo.
Tapos wala pang level 6 itong si Jaspi. So,
Yeah.
even if sabihin ko na, let's say, na early game advantage yung TIP, it doesn't mean that in all cases, panalo yung TIP sa early game clash.
O
Kasi
kaya
end
kapag
mechanics
matchup-
pa rin talaga yun eh.
Oo, kaya pag matchup between champions, Zac versus Kindred, I'm leaning more auto Kindred, man.
Oo, yung damage talaga. Tsaka wala pang ult itong dalawa.
Yeah. Kasi pagdating sa, oh wow, so it will be Ori, last 2 minion hits, it wouldn't be enough to kill Iwinage. Big respect for Ori, no? Na, ewan ko pwede siya mag-flash in normal hit onto Onage. Pero, I think hindi na lang ginawa.
Naintindihan naman
Time,
ng DC. So, good job
Yeah.
to the Dignity.
Nakita natin. Oh yes, big shoutouts to Ori. I mean, gusto ko nga sabihin yung mga players natin, di-disconnect kayo ngayon. Men, again, pagpasok nyo sa iCafe, sa fixing nyo, pakiramdaman nyo na. Once a month lang kayo halos naglalaban dito sa Collegiate League.
Oo nga, sayang.
Gawin nyo ng sure ball, di ba?
Oo. You see Kindred and Zeros again. Although may slight level advantage itong si Zeros, yung damage pa rin talaga. Has to be careful.
Yes, my friend. And now, Dito starts trading up with Versailles. Not enough damage though.
Biren with a slight CS lead, pero wala pa namang malaking lead except for the mid lane dahil sa naganap na DC kanina ni Onage.
Yes,
Pero
man.
we'll see kung kaya bang i-dominate ng TIP na yung early game nito. Kasi nga yung problema, even if medyo malakas yung early game ng TIP compared to APC, kailangan smart decision making pa rin on the side of TIP with their ganks.
Okay, let's see. There's a Howling Gale pero nakita na nila that Zac is closing in. Onage will distort and that is some outplay mula. Seriously, seryoso pinantarget talaga kay LeBlanc. But that thought, Viren is closing in. Onto that, Annie, a good condemn, saves his support. Target talaga no, yung ano na yun, yung death ray na yun. Onto LeBlanc talaga. Pagilid.
Pa-backward siya eh.
Oo.
Pero see, so far,
Death ray.
good vision coming in from the side of, well, what was good vision on the side of APC for the bot lane. E2 save!
Oh, okay. Ayun na, pinanatan mo kanina. Na-DC ako. Chaos storming in. Hindi na-control dito ni Ori. Palapit kay LeBlanc. But that force a flash out against LeBlanc.
Yeah,
Now, Victor has a flash.
Oh, at least siya yung may
advantage.
flash. So,
Oh, yan, mabilisan. Zeros, ha? Ikaw pumatay sa akin. Halika dito, Tarzan. But still, where are the teammates? And again, Tarzan managed to jump out. Flashes in. BB gets the
Oh
lockdown.
my gosh.
Unstoppable force. Unstoppable retreat. It will be 3 members against 2. But nobody will fall into any team's hands.
okay, so no flash for Annie, no? So, ibig sabihin nun, wala siyang flash tippers at level 6. Baka pwede mag-dragon
Yes.
yung APC. if
APC
ever.
has a lot of summoner spell advantage ngayon.
Yeah, they all have their flash except for Malphite, but his ult is also done and also his TP. So we'll see kung Ano ba mangyari to Thunderlords, Proking?
Oh, okay, so let's see on that one. Jaspi now. Okay, with the True Grit kasi as I don't recall kung paano nag-skill ang True Grit. I think based on level yata.
Pero yung maganda dito, nakapag-grasp of the Undying ito si Chowder. So
Chowder,
at least there is some kind of sustain.
Alright, okay, there is a really good gang. The power of a Zax gang is just too much. Jaspi will secure the kill over that Malphite. Nakakalamang na si Jaspi against Chowder.
Chowder.
Yes, because kahit nakikitrade up si Chowder sa kanya, natake na sa Graves mula sa
Of
True
course.
Grit.
3v1.
Oo.
Kapag gano'ng karaming damage
Tapos
yung...
3v1 pa.
So, these kinds of moves, kailangan patuloy-tuloy na gawin yan ng
Yeah.
TIP to take advantage of yung weak early game in any lane, actually,
Oo.
maliban sa bot lane ni
It's-
na Merovane.
Amazing, no? Na ang iniwan talaga yung Vayne din, no? Parang napaka-risky nito against Ezreal and Janna.
Pero
against
in
this
the end, kasi kung iisipin mo, wala kang masyadong sinasacrifice kasi
Yeah.
hindi naman aggressive lane yung Ezreal, Janna.
Oo nga.
And then Vayne will just hope to farm.
Pero they can be aggressive.
They can.
They can be
May
aggressive.
options
Kasi
sila.
ang ano nito ni Vayne, napaka-squeezy nito, di ba?
At
Like-
least as long as may command yung shot caller to keep her under tower.
Oo, siguro
To
under
farm.
tower lang talaga. Kasi hindi sure kill yung Vayne against Janna and Ezreal matchup. Pero sure naman siya shove si Vayne.
Tsaka yung kung isipin din natin, malaki yung advantage na makukuha ng TIP kung mag-roam si Annie.
Yeah.
Kasi yung top lane tsaka yung mid lane, both burst lanes yan. So kapag bumisita si Annie, almost for sure, lalo na kapag may Zac 3v1, it would be a sure kill.
Yeah,
So maraming benefits yung pag-roam ni Annie for the early game.
Napansin ko lang din, ang ginawa nila Ezreal, nung nag-solo si Vayne, hindi freeze yung lane.
Oo,
Sana
push
freeze
nila.
na lang yung lane. Hindi mo yung shove, di ba? Kasi yung Vayne, under turret, mahirap patayin. Wala namang pwede mag-dive sa inyo, Janna and Ezreal. Wala namang pwede mag-dive sa inyo.
So I guess yung aim nila
Sana-
is just to keep shoving and make her miss CS. But
Pero,
in the end, dapat i-zone out
balik
mo
na
lang
din.
siya eh.
Isa-zone out mo na lang.
Tapos taking the CS, there's another duel.
Okay, there's a duel. Medyo marami nang nabato si Chowder dito.
Oh,
And
no.
yan yung problema. Nag-all-in ka sa isang ADR top lane. Di ba? Nag-all-in ka sa isang ADR top lane. Nagamit mo lahat ng skills mo.
Oo.
Anong meron ka?
Tapos yung path pa niya medyo awkward kasi dito siya dumaan. So, obviously, it wasn't very good. He won't have an ult for the next dragon fight. So, baka delikado to.
Right-click na lang yung meron ka. Lakad ka na lang, di ba?
Oo.
Well, there's the unstoppable force.
So
Pero
just-
napaka-crucial na ult nun eh.
Oo. Tapos si Jasmine may TP advantage siya dito. So, he can push this lane and then TP to dragon. Although, medyo maganda yung vision dito ng
Yes.
ng APC.
Yeah.
So, they have to be careful.
Yung
Kasi
putik nun,
kita-kita
wala
to.
pang flash ni LeBlanc doon. So, kung gagamitin ni LeBlanc yung rutang yan, there's good luck na pwede makuha mula kay Victor din.
Si...
Okay.
Gagawin nila. Okay.
Oh, wow! Wow! So, medyo nagdadalawang isip akong ibibitaw. Pero here comes BB! And, oh no, here comes Onyx Stars and next now Lapsus Fights gets activated. And in the end, it is DIP that gets vanished now. Onyx managed to own Tarzan. Onyx, no, that is the Vayne. Managing to own Tarzan. A double kill now para sa ating Victor
Wow.
and Versailles running for his life. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 2-for-1 exchange. All in favor of APC.
The Lamb's Respite yung talagang saving grace doon.
Yes, man.
Kasi yung problema doon, kapag hindi mo na-burst si Kindred in time, definitely mag-sustain back up na sila eh.
Oo.
Maganda sana yung gagawin ni Midosor na
Yeah.
ult sila out of the Respite.
Yeah.
Although medyo bitin siya, but still,
Oo.
the good part was double kill for Victor.
Ang daming di nakakaintindi siguro sa Lamb's Respite kung bakit siya namamaliit na skill. Ganito kasi yung Lamb's Respite. Parehas kayo hindi mamamatay sa loob.
Oo.
Pero obserbahan niyo yung kit nyo. Si Kindred ang kailangan niya lang normal hit. And she deals a lot of damage mula dun sa normal hit niya. Nandun kayo sa loob ng Lamb's Respite, so lahat ng ibitaw nyo doon doesn't matter. Normal hit ni Kindred, tapos ikaw. Ang problema, there are some summoners na minamaliit yung Lamb's Respite, pero ang power talaga ng Lamb's Respite is that yung cooldowns mo, nawawala. Mag-i-skill ka dun sa loob ng Lamb's Respite. By the time na nawala yung Lamb's Respite, wala ka ng skill.
Auto-attack.
Nagko-cooldown ka na. Auto-attack battle na kayo. Sa auto-attack battle, ang lamang, si Kindred. Ayun yung power ng Lamb's Respite. Kaya, dapat sinisave mo talaga yung burst mo.
Para immediately after mawala yung Lamb's Respite, buhos mo na.
I would say that's the number one counterplay mechanic against the Lamb's Respite. Huwag ka mag-skill pag may
Sa
Lamb's
loob.
Respite. Ganun lang. Kahit nasa labas ka eh. Tapos ilagay mo yung skill mo sa loob, wala pa rin eh. Talagang huwag ka muna mag-skill.
Kaya maganda yung sana yung gagawin ni Midosor kasi gagawin niya yung Monsoon to bring out yung ibang carries para
palala ng
hindi sila
Lamb's Respite.
ma-heal or to be saved by the damage. Pero
That's why,
Bitin na.
magandang pick din yung Blitzcrank against Kindred.
To pull them out.
Pull out sa Labs Respite, ganun lang. And, so 4-3, ladies and gentlemen, we are onto the 18K gold mark between these two teams, Asia Pacific College versus Technological Institute of the Philippines.
Tsaka mas maganda rin yung pagkaset ng APC sa Dragon Pit kasi sila yung may advantage in terms of vision tsaka positioning, sila yung mas maaga nakapunta doon. So they were able to set the Lamser Spite. Actually, hindi ko nga ina-expect na mag-o-out si Ali. Kasi kung isipin mo,
Wow, Jazz, an easy burst. Onto Ori, kasama pa dito. Si Zero, si Banning sumunag na. Let's bounce! And it's a shutdown now onto that 2-0-0 Victor.
And
Now,
Malphite.
2-1-0. Malphite, ma pre. Kokonik kaya. Oh, there's the wards! Wards, my friend. Maraming salamat. Zeros nahuli sa brush, but that is the support. Here comes Ezreal to join the fray. There is the lifting in. Oh no, papasok. Lips in. And that is Beatus Horse win!
sabi niya kasi, nag-monsoon na ako't lahat. Hindi kunin ko na rin. Pero anyway,
Ang baba ng damage ng howling kill. Nakuha pa talaga yung kill on that one. Isipin mo parang may jelly sa table tapos hinangin.
Oo nga, ano ba yan? Pero
Okay.
anyway,
6-4.
that should have gone to Tarzan or Viren, pero in the end, it's still a kill for them. The mere fact na even yung APC at this point in the game is already a win for them. Kasi gaya na sinabi ko,
Shift pala.
since ito yung weak part nila sa game, eh kung even kayo sa kabilang team na kung saan yung weak point nyo, edi syempre, you guys will definitely outscale them eventually in the game.
Yes.
So as long as you keep yourselves even in gold, you are winning this game. Kasi eventually, magpa-fall off itong si Graves tsaka si LeBlanc. Yung saving grace na nila sa late game would be Vayne.
Yeah.
So really, the best option here would be for Annie to roam with Graves and LeBlanc. Mag-spread kayo ng vision sa deep sa enemy jungle, tapos i-burst nyo agad.
Yeah.
Kung sino mang carry yung mahanap nyo.
This
Kasi
is
Ezreal
the
and Victor
side of
and Kindred will still scale it.
Hindi lang sa simpleng lamang. Hindi lang sa simpleng lamang sa kills. This is leaning on the side of APC because of the scaling. Dapat nasa role ngayon yung TIP. Okay, so let's see that one. Oh, here comes the wombo. Here comes the combo. Study sa elastic slingshot on top of the Lamps Respite. Pati yung referral. Naka-Lamps Respite. Chowder will first go down. Onyx will get the kill. Flashing BB on two-man stand. Mula doon sa W. And Tarzan managed to jump in. Follow up mula kay Jaspi. Now also Beatus or two-man howling gale as Annie. And also that LeBlanc's doing the work onto that Victor. They're going to cut up Victor. He's on the wrong side of the map. This is it, my friend.
Wala na siyang ult.
Say your last win.
Oh wait, actually, it's almost
Fate is
come down.
sealed. Elastic Sling siya ng unang pasok.
Oh.
Lahat umiiwas sa combo nito ni Victor. Making sure na if they get the kill, there's no trade-up na mangyayari. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 3-4-0 exchange all in favor of TIP.
Oh, exactly what I was saying, no? As long as you can burst the carries, then you will be completely fine, no? And that's what they need to do.
Yeah.
So they need to focus early objectives, bait nyo sila, catch them off guard, spread vision deep in their jungle so that you can make picks, no? Para ma-shutdown nyo si Victor, Kindred, and Ezreal.
Yung
So
power
very
ng
narrow.
Power ng TIP composition talaga.
Early game talaga, dapat yung kailangan nila. Just keep bursting down the carries. Before,
Yep. 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 Yung
the worst feeling in the world.
Yung hinahawakan mo pa talaga yung skill mo pa timing. Naintindihan ko si Malphite, that is actually a good play. Hindi lang talaga, it's the microseconds that doesn't count. Oh, there's a teleport na manggagaling papunta dito sa bottom lane. Meteor, isang dinosaur na naliligaw dito sa jungle nila. There's a quick draw, very quick.
Q.
End of the line, mula kay Graves din. But still, not enough, no kills over the teleport mula sa bottom lane.
Yeah, so nakita natin, they're really trying to make plays now.
Okay, double distortion tayo and Jaspi jumping on that
Oh.
gravity field. Won't be enough.
So
Isang the please! Isang the please! Kumeo Storm! Hindi pwede yung smoke! Kulang yung damage! Oh, here comes BB. Will he manage to get the kill onto that Victor? Oh, that not yet. Engage in the bottom lane. Vayne
Nice.
will fall into the hands of Tarzan and instead it will be Victor bursting BB.
Oh, and now they're gonna be taking this mid, I think. Baka ma-trade siya for bot lane, pero I'm not so sure. Ezreal trying
Si
to
BB pa yung namatay
take him
dun sa
away.
Victor. Elastic slingshot, ladies and gentlemen, normal hitting tayo dito. There's also unstable matter. At ayan, ang power ng Kindred. Pag di mo na burst to normal, nang hitting ka nang walang humpay. Good thing there's the passive para kay Zac. Protect tayo para mabuo itong ating jungler. And wow, TIP now is quite on a roll as two members of APC will go down from that
Yes,
engage.
2,000 gold din, they're starting to put in vision, around the jungle para ma-spot out nila si Kindred. So they really need to just keep pushing in. Yung
Yeah.
APC, medyo namimigay na sila ng kills
Yeah.
at this point. They
Yeah.
got a bit reckless
Yeah.
after yung medyo slight early game advantage
Yun
nila.
nga eh.
So they need to...
Wala pa yung scaling nila ha.
Oo,
Kulang pa.
medyo naano at sila, na-excite sila eh.
It's a given na kahit anong lead nila nung early game ngayon, makakabul yung face pa rin ito ng TIP.
Oo, so they need to spread vision and avoid getting picked, no? Kasi Annie is roaming all day, every day.
May malaking
at this
pa
point.
nga eh. May malaking comeback potential pa nga ang TIP dito eh.
Oo.
Yung Dragon Fight.
Yeah.
Kasi APC, hindi pa nga nasa full potential. Yung scaling nila will have to fight for this Dragon.
Oo, tsaka kulang pa yung damage nila no, to
So-
take out our carry, so
so-
they have to be careful.
That's one risk, di ba, na kailangan nilang i-take. Bakit? Kasi kailangan i-deny nila yung Dragon sa TIP. Laking spike sa damage ng TIP. Kung makuha yung first Dragon. Wala pang 6% buff itong TIP natin. And Tarzan has the place on that one. So the Dragon control dito sa TIP ay nagkukulang. 2 Dragons in the hands of APC. Isama mo pa si Bibi dito. Bibi pa by 3. And now, Versailles on that exhaust. Oh, there's tested. Oh, Munson palayo. And Versailles, napasok niya yung labs. Respite, she managed to survive. Still, Tarzan X with the proper targeting. Distortion mula kay Onage. Gets the kill on Tarzan X. Iron now, red buff. He will go down. Jaspy's godlike. Zeros against Chowder. He will be chowed. Dito, ng TIP. Another distortion. Isama mo pa yung tali mula kay Leblanc. And yes, that is a malfight going down in the hands of 3 members of TIP. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an ace against APC.
And do we have a rewind of yung team fight na yan? Grabe, actually, medyo messy siya eh. Kasi
Yeah.
yung ideal state doon, nag-dragon lang yung APC, tapos aalis na. Pero medyo nahuli yung dalawa from Annie, plus yung monsoons ni Midosor.
Yes, man!
I'm really, really
Can we
starting
request for a
to...
replay?
We're really starting to doubt
Dragon fight na yun.
yung
yung
pag-monsoon ni Midosor. Kasi she saved Versailles and
Versailles,
put
man.
her in the Lamb's Respite.
Dalawang ult ang nakasave kay Versailles. Dalawang ult ang nakasave kay Versailles. Let's look
Tapos
at that
yung
one.
kalaban pa niya, yung dalawang ult na yun na nag-save sa kanya. So really...
Ayan, there's the replay.
Yeah, so let's take a look now. So, it would have been nice if APC disengaged from this point kasi matatalo talaga sila sa game fight. But they're able to take out maybe, back na kayo at this point. Pero,
lumabog
Zero
pa.
was able to land a 2-man knockoff. So at this point, Victor
Versailles,
just got
man.
shut down so fast. And then watch me the source ult. So, medyo hindi maganda yung communication nila sa fight na to. Kasi they save Versailles.
Tumble sa
then-
crush.
Yeah.
Pasok sa Lamb's Respite.
Alright, rock and roll. So, he
Yung
was
isang-
able to live much longer.
Yung isang suntok ni Chowder yun na sana na-execute.
Oo nga eh. So, grabe. Medyo awkward talaga yung pag-landing ng
Dalawang ult
fight na yun.
to save the ADR of the enemy team. Zeros, elastic slingshot, out, distortion in. Onage steadily nagiging malaking problema na against APC on this one.
Oo nga, 5-1-3. Although she's very, very behind in CS. Yung CS nila, or yung gold, is actually even between the mid
Yes,
laners.
man.
So, as long as Victor can keep farming safely, that should be good news.
Yeah, and actually magandang balita to for APC because they managed to deny the second dragon against, the second dragon of the game against TIP. So wala pa rin yung spike na kailangan ng TIP. And that opens up for a good scaling against APC. Annie didn't manage to survive. Last time siya dito ni Ori. Isama mo pa doon si Zack. And that is a double kill for the Victor. Walang follow-up mula sa natitirang tatlong miyembro dito ng TIP. And it will be an outer mid lane target for the taking of APC.
Medyo weird yung pag-dash nila doon kasi hindi sila sabay-sabay na pumasok.
Asan yung
If you're
follow-up?
going to do that, dapat mas maganda yung synergy.
Yung
Eh,
chain.
wala si Graves doon.
Oh, man.
So, it was just Annie and Zack. Siyempre, wala kayong mapapatay at that state kasi pang-set lang kayo. You need the follow-up damage and they weren't able to use it. So, they gave away 2 kills to Victor plus 2 towers at mid lane.
Yes.
And things are really not looking good for TP. Actually, yung game na to, sobrang parang roller coaster siya na pataas pa baba. Kasi,
series of mistakes.
Oo,
Yung ganung
APC,
flash.
early game,
Oo.
maganda, tapos biglang TIP, tapos biglang APC, tapos biglang TIP. So,
LCL lesson. Yan. Pwede nyo isulat sa board. Diba? One wrong flash equals 2 kills plus 2 turrets.
diba? So, grabe talaga yung potential for throwing in this game. You have to be careful with the decisions you make. And
Hindi na-connect yung
communication actually yung pinakamalaking failure dun.
Yeah.
Dapat yung shot caller nila, if you're going to set like that, dapat sabay-sabay kayo. Eh, iba-iba ata yung, ibang page yung mga mindset ng mga players dun eh. Yung iba gusto mag-engage, yung pala, wala si Graves.
Hold muna.
So, they have to be more synergy with the clashes that they are going to have. Plus, yung Howling Gale na-interrupt yung Elastic Slingshot ni Zack during that fight. So,
Okay,
that was
so
pretty good.
we are seeing a teleport na manggagaling pala dito kay Chowder. This is very bad now for TIP. Mahal fight! Oh, yun, napigilan dito ni BB. BB na lamang. Isang BB na lamang natitira dito. But one anomaly. Then it is the death ray securing the kill against BB. There's no way for TIP. They have to fall back.
In terms of yung straight up fight, mas maganda talaga kapag may malfight.
And-
Obviously, si Zack kasi is better at catching carries off
Yes.
guard
For
with yung
TIP,
Elastic Slingshot.
divide and conquer. No? For APC, stick together.
Oo. Kasi yung, ang ganda eh, you guys are set up perfectly for a 5v5 eh. Kasi, obviously, may Lamser's fight kayo, pwede gamitin yung Monsoon for disengage,
Yeah.
pwede gamitin yung Malfight for engage. Let's see if he decides to jump in. Yes, he will.
Oh,
there's
diba?
another
Howling
Howling
Gale.
Gale. Easy.
Oh, na-up yung Lamser's fight.
Oops.
Well, that's one good trade-up
Okay.
pagdating sa skill.
So let's see what will happen here.
Walang Lamser's fight yung Kindred, man.
Oh, pero hindi sila makaka-flank eh.
Oo nga.
Zack does not have vision. Hindi
Pagdating sa teleport play, napaka-dangerous ng teleport na nanggagaling sa Malfight.
Oo.
Actually, overstaying nga doon yung TIP kanina sa Torre. I mean, it's a Malfight that's teleporting. You could like flash. Kung wala siyang buti nga ang ginamit nilang is yung home guard. Home guard movement speed buff. Kung nag-flash yun, that's all. On to 2 members at the
Pero
very least,
tama
diba?
kayo yung sinabi mo kanina. For TIP kasi, divide and conquer talaga yung parang place na. It's
Oo.
about roaming and getting picks and then getting objectives.
Yeah.
Kasi in the terms of yun nga, yung straight up 5v5, obviously, ang daming crafty ways eh kung paano makakaalis yung APC eh. Lamser's fight and obviously yung Monsoon, so many ways to save yourself. So yung TIP at 24 minutes, tapos ganito pa rin yung state ng game, they are already at a very big chance of losing at this point.
Okay, ayan na. Dahil sa ward, Zeros, munti ka na. But it is a ward in trade of a flash for this jungler.
Yeah, so yun, gaya na sinabi ko, 24 minutes, wala pa rin kayong lead. With this kind of team composition, it's very
Yeah.
scary. Kasi you should have been dominating the game around 15 minutes ago,
Yes,
10 minutes
man.
ago. Pero because of yung mga careless mistakes that they were making with their lead, and siguro kasi hindi nila na-funnel yung lead nila into objectives, yun, they're at a loss now.
Okay, so that's another dragon for Team APC. This is now the scaling that the composition that APC would want.
Yes.
Pero this is a team fight na mukhang i-engage. There's the elastic slingshot getting cast. Nako, mga pre.
Easy, papi.
Walang objective dyan. Reaper lang ang objective dyan. Tubig lang makukuha nyo dyan. And there's an engage still. Zeros activating the Let's Bounce. Jaspy putting the free hit on the Malman. He's done a worthy target. Exhaust mula kay Jaspy. He's leading the front line. LeBlanc, no. That is a Bane with a free hit. Walang hold, walang lamp. Sa spine ako nakikita mga kaibigan. Wala pa rin namamatay para sa APC. Sino mahabol dito? But nobody will die. And there's enough mileage for APC to walk away against TIP.
Yeah, so third dragon plus 1 kill. APC really starting to look like they're gonna win this game no at this point.
Yeah.
I don't, and yung mahirap pa dito, in terms of 5v5, and mukhang poor yung execution talaga ng TIP. They can't execute a fight well enough na they can burst down yung carries. Nakikita natin every now and then talaga nagkakamali sa positioning si BB or si Zeros or wrong decision making. So even with yung early game lead nila, kaya hindi minsan deciding factor yung pick and ban eh. Kasi let's say kahit mas maganda yung composition ninyo from pick and ban, if you don't work towards your strengths and then sobrang halata na weaknesses nyo, if you don't capitalize on your strength, you really will lose the game. And sadly, yun yung case for TIP.
Yeah, that is true. Ito pa, pagdating dun sa idea, TIP, divide and conquer ang kailangan nila. Tapos para sa APC, kailangan nila magsama-sama. Mas madaling strategy, parang sure win na yung APC. Kasi magsasama lang sila pala, hindi naman makakalapit yung TIP. So one way, para buwagin ang isang composition na nananalo kapag 5v5 ang scenario, di wag bumuo kayo ng mga scenario na hindi 5v5. Make a split.
Exactly.
Make
Kasi
a split.
yung thing about divide and conquer, parang roaming, split, push,
Oo.
early game kind of strategy.
Yun ang way na lang. Oo.
Delicate siya eh. Kasi kailangan nyo ng communication
Sobrang-
and setup
Oo.
with your team. Eh kung poor yung communication nyo, tapos poor yung pag-war, pag-setup nyo ng ganks, then it won't be so successful.
Oh, will they fully commit onto Ori? Instead, it will be Midas or receiving the ult mula kay Annie. Onyx gets owned! Nahagip doon ng gravity field. Now, Casper humahabol dito kay BB. BB! Shoutouts to Miss Pia. We're back. Binibining Pilipinas. Double kill now para kay Victor on this one. Now, on to Zeros. Sabi natin, TIP has to do the picks. Ito pa, isa-isa sila ngayong pinipick up ng
exactly.
APC.
I knew, yeah, at 24 minutes without that lead, I was pretty I think we could all tell na medyo out of hand na yung game na to.
Oo, out of hand na yung game na to.
TIP really needs
3
to work
dragons,
on yung
4 turrets.
yung execution nila
Yeah.
in terms of compositions like this. Kasi
Yeah.
yun, hindi nila nakapitalize. Strength nila, bye-bye, Jaspi Papi.
Yes, quick draw. Buti na lang may flash. Buti na lang may pader. Hindi ganun kadali. Umalis dito sa base. Ori steal. That is well fed. Victor gets condemned. Zone away para dito kay LeBlanc. BB naman. Gaganti mo siya. Will he manage to connect something? Oh! Nako, buti na lang hindi humabol at nakalabas pa siya ng gravity field. Onyx, the cooldown. Where is it? The Tetra doesn't connect. And APC is having a great time dito sa base ng TIP. And yes, I think they'll fall back fight for another day. But this is a game for their taking.
Oo nga. This is pretty
para sa
much
APC.
the game for them at this point. 28 minutes in. And wow, already 6,000 gold lead for the side of APC. So really looking to take this game. And I guess yung isang pwede matutunan yun, as our regular, yung mga solo queue players natin and everything, you build a team comp that works towards yung strengths ng players nyo.
Yeah.
So let's say if you're not really the type na yung parang orchestrated picks and roaming in team fights and vision, if you're more of yung parang straight up 5v5, let's
Yeah.
go for late game.
Mas naniniwala ko ang daming mga straight up 5v5 kasi sobrang komplikado. Pero magandang technique yun, kung ma-master nyo yun. Sobrang
you're better at
komplikado
team
no,
fights.
sobrang komplikado talaga ng mga may roams pa, ng may mga split comps. The best, ang basic talaga na composition would be the 5v5,
Although
5v5
actually,
comp.
in a way kasi, yung both team compositions na yun, may certain complexity sila in the same level.
Oo.
It's just, siguro in this kind of level of gaming, mas madaling isipin yung, guys, group tayo OM.
Oo nga eh.
Basta
Yun
pero
naman, diba?
when you go to yung mga much higher level of play, actually yung both compositions na yun, complicated silang pareho eh. Yung team fights, there's a way you can orchestrate na sobrang complicated niya. And then the same thing with roaming, syempre, complicated din siya.
Okay,
It's
this
just
is
yung
now
problema,
apparent play.
hindi na master ng TIP yung parang early game domination kind of playstyle.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no. That is one on missing and one on connecting. All in favor of APC. I can see the red bars getting cleared. Oh, all over the map. But still, Onyx, nakaka-persa, nakaka-distort siya. Tatlong members dito na lang natitira para sa APC. But still, the pokes, the target, the burst from Victor is just too much. Onyx now running for his life. They're taking a good time. Who will be the one na ibe-burst nila? But still, they managed to stop the Baron.
Yes, so Baron is still up, although in terms of vision, lamang pa rin yung APC, so they can actually just go back and then reset it.
Yeah.
Pero we'll see, kasi yun nga, the thing about yung TIP is that they keep meeting APC na diretsong 5v5 clash.
Yeah.
They have to start approaching clashes in a different way kung gusto pa nila manalo sa game na to. They have to set up vision much earlier sa APC
Yun nga.
and then catch the carries off guard.
Ang problema, butas kasi yung mid na
Oo, yun
inhibitor
yung
ka na.
problema.
Kapag nabubutasan ka ng base, steadily, habang nagkakaroon ng mileage, papasok ng base nyo, yung isang composition na malakas pag 5 sila, yung option for split hindi na nagiging available.
It's much harder. Kaya
It's
sabi
much
natin
harder.
kanina,
Kaya it's the game na halos.
percentage chance na mananalo pa yung TIP would probably be 20-30%
Oo,
at this
bumaba
point.
na talaga ng grabe.
Kasi nakita natin bumaba na talaga yung potential ni Graves and LeBlanc to shut down carries.
Yun na nga eh. Ang malaking tanong na lang tuloy, if you go for a split, do you have the capability to split? Yes, Graves split. Yes, pwede. But there's another team fight on this one with Seras caught in a very, very bad position. It's just a matter of time. Promo time kung sino makakakuha sa Zac, and that is Ezreal. Okay?
Nakita natin yung vision placement
Yeah.
ng TIP was inefficient considering naka-double sidestone pa sila. They have a sidestone on Zac and on Annie. So they just really weren't able to capitalize on vision and making picks.
And the decision to engage.
I mean,
nag-engage nga sila ng 5v5 when dumating na yung point na hindi na pwede.
They really need to... The only way they can kill anyone is if it's 1 by 1.
Oo, one pick draw, ganun lang.
Four
They can,
dragons.
which they can, kasi LeBlanc to.
Oo.
Dito, then for a split, may Graves naman, di ba?
Kung pa isa-isa sana, kaya pa eh. Pero syempre, At this point in the game, 5v5 has become much more common, and this is a free in him pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, you wouldn't want to give another kill na rin, di ba? Pag lumapit ka, may ult si Val. Ay, wala pang ult si Val. May flash in si Ori. Wow! Very aggressive plays coming in naman mula dito sa side ng APC. And Ori managed to receive the bear. Nabigyan siya ng bear dito. It will be Versailles going so low, but Annie will be the first one to fall down. Isama mo dun si Graves. Zeros running for his life. Midusor is going for the chase. Yung ult talaga ni Midusor kanina sa Dragon. Hindi ko makakalimutan. And guys, as the first register will go down, make that the second Oni tries to fight in as members of VIP get shoved over there. Fontaine and Tarzan doing the work dito sa Debitor. Sarah still, Elastic Slingshot papasok as members of APC collapse onto him. Ori on Legendary and a victory against APC.
Alright, so GG, well played by our teams. And thank you very much for the performance that you guys gave. Although, ang dami pwede matutunan actually
Yeah, look at the end game screen.
sa game na to. So we'll see the end game screen. Grabe, Ori was given a very wonderful experience today. Happy Saturday! 14-3-5 on the end game screen, or on the end score there. And then, sayang actually, si Graves was able to get 8-2. Pero yun nga, if you can't translate your early game advantage into objectives, in the end, yung late game scaling team talaga ng APC was able to win them the game. So, great job from APC. TIP really needs to work on yung talaga nila, yung communication and handling yung early game domination. Kasi if you can't play if you can't play to your strength and then late game scaling yung kabilang team, you guys will just not win the game. So, yeah.
Ayan. Okay, so just witness the match. Second game pa lang yan ang ating LoL Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. Big congratulations to APC and Mad props for PIP. So, we still have our Game 3 and Game 4.
Yes, and don't forget guys, for the third game, magkakaroon tayo ng match and win. Where we'll give away 5 AD carry skins. That's gonna be Heartseeker Ash, Arclight Varus, Woad Scout Queen Dragon Slayer Vayne, and Shadow Fire Kindred. So again, paunahan yung laban na yun. It's just the same as usual match and win. May code na lalabas sa Game 3. Maghihintay kayo, huwalaan nyo yung missing character. And then all you have to do is go to yung LOL client nyo. Punta kayo sa code section and then Keyboard Warrior. Type nyo agad na sobrang bilis.
Big shoutout sa maglalaban at school mamaya.
Yes, that's
Ateneo
gonna be
Manila University.
ADMO. Yes,
Versus PUP. Shoutouts dun sa Bluebird ng ADMO. Shoutouts sa kay Pupoy. Pupoy yung pangalan ng mascot ng ng PUP. PUP, my man. One big fight versus PUP.
Yes.
Diba? Isang parang high-end na, but there's this school stereotypes naman, diba? Parang ADMO yun, Chris Q, diba? Mga varsity rich kid. Habang yung PUP naman, ang tatapang ng mga estudyante dyan, diba?
Yes, of course.
Alam palag mga
At
taga-UP
sana
dyan.
makita natin yung katapangan niyan sa next game.
So, let's see. I'm really excited for our third game. Kami po ang inyong naging shoutcaster. Ako po ang pambansang bay ng esports. Ako po si Jessie po with a 1 for an eye.
At ako ba si GS Amplifier.
The brains, my friend. This is the LoL Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. And we'll be right back for Game 3.
She looks nice, eyes sweat bright. Old splash was whole.